Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to Do It Yourself Budget Hot Rodding. And guess who we're going to work on? It's none other than Project Spirit. Dang. This is the live stream that I've been let me say, this is where we're at home. Doing what we're going to do today to Project Spirit. We used to do stuff like this all the time here on the channel, but then, you know, we just don't do this enough. Just spend time with the old girl. But now that I've said that, we need to really spend some time on her. The air cleaner lid on her, it looks horrible. It looks horrible. And we've got to take care of it. Along with that, we're going to take care of a couple other things that just need to be taken care of. Time has marched on, and these things have to be replaced and updated and things like that. So for Project Spirit, this is where we're going to be right at home. Getting back to doing what we do best with an old car like that. So in this live stream, we're going to spend time with Project Spirit. We're going to be breaking out some tools. We're going to do a lot of cleaning on her. I must admit that I kind of forgot a couple of things that we're going to need in today's live stream, but it's not a big deal. We'll get to that just shortly. Sometimes you make mistakes, This is one of those times. But anyhow, I knew I needed to go live early because the sun starts going down around 8 o'clock around this time. And I really should have went live a lot sooner, but let's face facts, I was tired. So this live stream will carry on into basically we'll be going live again tomorrow morning and finishing up the detail work. So that is the plan. So tonight the big one is we're wanting to take care of that top air clean, the top of the air cleaner lid, where the artwork is. The artwork has faded, been banged around, just that, the emblem that's on Project Spirit's air cleaner lid. Hey, what's going on, Chairman? The emblem that's, we're getting ready to get to work on Project Spirit. Now, I was kind of explaining as people started making their way in that, the artwork that's done on top of Project Spirit's air cleaner lid has been banged around, scuffed, you name it. It's not as nice looking and vibrant as it once was. So, as I started to explain, we have to redo that. It has to be redone. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So that is part of today's live stream. We're going to be taking that off. We're going to be spraying that down with aircraft remover. We're going to get that paint to bubble up, and we're going to remove it. We're going to remove any possible rust on that lid. And while we're at it, we're also going to take our time and once we get the rust off and everything, we're going to straighten out any that are banged around the best we can, and we're just going to get that all cleaned up and get it repainted. Princess Faye is going to do some artwork. Then we're going to spray some clear coat on it and call it a day. So that is our plan. Everyone kind of knew that I was going to be going live again today. Initially, I wanted to go live a lot sooner, but as I said a while ago, I was really tired and I lied down for a little bit. Later on tonight, there's going to be kind of a test stream. Later on tonight, you all are welcome to join me in the test stream where we will be taking and trying to do Fortnite with the OBS setup on the new computer that I've got. I've already tried my hand at some of the editing. So now, because probably not this next week, but the following week, I'll be taking, or somewhere very soon, I'm going to be taking like a week off from streaming. And it's just going to be uploaded content. So I have to get enough content to last me 7 days. Because I will not be uploading that. Well, I'll be uploading that entire time, but I will not be cranking out videos like you all are used to. One of the problems that we've kind of run into is that, well, in a nutshell, um, Princess Faye wants me to slow down for just a week, kind of step back, and kind of look at some projects. So tonight it is going to be all about Project Spirit. So for those of you who really love Project Spirit, this is going to be for you. You guys are going to love this. Um, right now I'm getting my first smoke in. We're going to go down with some parts. We're going to quickly change those, and then we're going to get to work on the lid, and we're going to try to get that cleaned up, straightened out. I want that cleaned up by the end of the stream. Oh, it's beautiful weather for it. Absolutely gorgeous weather. So that is our plan. And as a matter of fact, we're not playing around on this one. We're going to get it done as quickly as possible because I want that lid primed with its silver paint on it before this stream ends, because by tomorrow Princess Faye is going to be doing what she does best by adding the artwork in. And then once that is cleared and everything, we're going to do the bottom section of the air cleaner lid. Well, the bottom section of the air cleaner assembly beyond the lid. And we're going to be looking at a couple things. I don't know if Princess Faye wants to do anything else to it, but we're definitely going to get that straightened out. So as soon as I finish this, we're going to get to work on that. We've got like 3 things also to change on her. Technically 4, but part of that will be once we finish the air cleaner lid. Now, I don't suspect a lot of people are going to be in here right away because this is early, and a lot of people probably forgot, oh, Prince Magnum's going early to get this done. And I wanted to bring you all along on this. So you guys will get to see aircraft remover. We all love our aircraft remover. I need to do another one. I've got an idea for a good one. And then we're going to close that series out and then get into aircraft remover other uses, which I got to get to work on that. But now that I've got the new editing programs, which now I'm editing on 2 different programs, because the old one that I used will not transfer to the new computer because of Windows 10. Windows 7, it worked fine. Windows 7 XP, Windows 7 Ultimate, just plain old Windows 7, and all the other Windows 7, this program worked fine. But now Microsoft no longer supports my Windows Movie Maker. They now have Windows Movie Maker 10, and you have to pay for the extra added stuff. So now I have to operate with 2 different editing programs. It's crazy. Well, on the upside, I can now start doing other content with that, with the new setup. It's going to be a lot nicer, trust me. So we're now at that stage where I'll be going down, taking you all with me, and then we're going to quickly do the other stuff. It's literally only going to take a few moments because it's just little piddly stuff, more or less. The only thing that's going to take a moment is going to be the fuel filter, and that's it. And we're back to that whole problem of gasoline just not being what it is today like it used to be. And when I was a teenager in the 90s, gasoline, it was kind of dirty, but it wasn't like it is today. Today, gasoline is horrible. Gasoline is not gasoline today. I'll put it that way. It's very nasty, and cars really suffer today compared to what they used to because of dirty gas. So if you can, install more than one fuel filter into your project, which we've done that. Project Spirit has 2 fuel filters, and only one of them you have to change once every, which we're actually coming up on that. You only really have to change it once a year because I don't play around. I keep that other one clean. If you let her get to the point where she's cutting out when you're driving, you better hang it up because that top one's toast. and I don't let it get that far anymore. I made that mistake once. So we're going to be breaking out the brand new Spectre, Spectre air, fuel filter. We're going to put on a new Spectre oil breather, and I'm going to explain that when we get down there. And the last but not least, we're going to be changing out the Pcv, valve. Sometimes it's considered a filter. Depends on how you look at it, but you've got to have that positive crankcase ventilation valve. Without it, gases from the heating of the oil will build up inside your engine. You'll start blowing gaskets, and if it builds up enough and the gaskets don't go right away, you actually start forcing oil up through the engine and out of the carburetor. It's really bad news. It's bad juju. Don't let that happen to your engines. Most of the time, gaskets start going first. So we don't let it get that far. Every couple of months, I always go out and I spray that valve down with carburetor cleaner. Now into tomorrow, once the air cleaner and everything's assembled, we will spend a little bit of time, and if all goes well, we'll spend a little bit of time and clean up. We'll do a carburetor clean. If not, we'll wait till Monday to spend a few moments on that so y'all can see how that's done. It's ridiculously easy. So that is our plan today. I see people starting to make their way in. Oh, there you go. There you go. What's going on? Jammin' John. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. That's what's up. Hey, Sean, good to see you, buddy. We got a heck of a stream for you. We're going to get to work on Project Spirit, keeping her custom, keeping her the one-of-a-kind ride that she is. So, without further ado, let's get our asses in gear. All right, that's what's up. All righty. So for the first part of this, again, we're going to be breaking out. Step in here real quick. What's his face? Borrowed my driver and never returned it to the office. Oh, we can't start her up just yet. We're actually doing some work. We got to do some work first. She will start, she will run, but you don't want a hot engine when you go to work on her. Safety first, my friend. You know this. You know how I am. So, again, we don't want a hot engine. Don't want a hot engine. So, we're going to be installing some brand new hardware on her engine to keep her running smooth. Smoother than a baby's bottom. All right? And that's smooth. Yeah. Oh yeah, we picked up a few more people along the way. We've been doing crossover streams with another friend of mine, none other than Gamerian BRFC, and we've been spending a lot of time with him on Fortnite. Gammon John, we are also getting ready to start doing tournaments in Fortnite. So we'll get to all that later. In the meantime, we got work to do. So, no time for play, but plenty of time for work. Fortnite. Love it. Love it. Alrighty. So, here's the division you play. Oh, you did? That's what's up. Alrighty. Now, we're going to turn you guys around here in just a second. Actually, we're going to do it right now. Alrighty, let's get under the hood. First things first that we need to talk about. Alright. There's that air cleaner lid that I was talking about. You can tell it's all backed up. So we are going to fix that. We are going to take that off. The paint's going to be stripped, and any rust will be dealt with. Okay. Over here, we've got to change that out. That has to come off. But we're going to start with the easy stuff first. Okay, so I'm going to set you all right there. And because I don't get trolls, I get stalkers here on YouTube. I'll ask moderators, watch chat while we do this real quick. This is the new one. Okay, this is the brand new one. Might want to full screen this so you can see this. Hose clamp is there to hold that into place. And that doesn't look that bad. Again, I spend a lot of time cleaning this in between changes. Okay, this is the old one. This is the new one. Get that out of the way. First one. And that's the first piece of our puzzle. That's it. Literally, just take it off, put the new one on. Literally just took us, what, a few moments. Now again, this is still in good shape. It's probably good for at least a couple more months. But you could see some of the tarnish in there, and that shows me that it's getting close to that time where we had to do this. So that's gone. All right, first piece of this puzzle out of the way. Next piece, again, is going to be a new brick. Now the one that's on here right now, the gasket is worn off, and you could see how the oil is just starting to blow everywhere. That's its job, to filter oil fumes as it's coming out of the back of the engine. I'm going to turn you guys back there. It also acts as an oil cap at the same time. So this needs to be replaced. Otherwise, it'll just continue to blow oil everywhere. Okay? And that won't keep a clean engine bay, so this has to go. That's now out of Project Spirit. And I forgot to bring something down to open this up, so this is going to be fun, fun, fun. Not really. They put these on really, really tight, so we may have to go up and get something to cut this box open. Okay, let's do that. So again, Spirit's engine bay. Turn your back around with me. Let's go upstairs. Let's cut some of this stuff open so it makes it easier to work on. Sometimes that happens. You get ahead of yourself, but so this is just little piddly stuff that has to be done every now and again. And that's how you keep your custom engines going. Which Spirit's engine isn't really custom. We've just done custom stuff to it. And by doing custom stuff like this to an old classic like Spirit, well, that's how you keep them rolling a long time. Them old cars like that. And they always make packages for this stuff so doggone hard to get into. Got that open. Good Lord. Y'all will see what I'm talking about here in a second. Nah, I mean, I could do the knife as usual, but I don't feel like it. I'm just in one of those moods. You guys will see how much better this is going to be here in just a second. All right. Then I don't feel like going to get it. So here's the parts. Packaging is open. So now for the next part of this. The next part of this is where we go back down. I just didn't feel like grabbing my stuff. Every once in a while I get lazy. So we got this ready to go. It literally only takes a few moments. Then we can get on to the main part of the show. But I knew I was going to be doing this. Okay. So. Almost dropped you guys. That would have sucked cojones. All righty. So now I've got you all turned towards the back of the engine bay. Okay, let's crack in to the brand new one, and you'll see right away, here was part of the problem from before. The gaskets from before were all worn off of this one. Along with that, you can tell the difference between the two. You can really tell the difference. So, fits good and secure. Now, can you step back just that little bit? Will make all the difference in a car show. Okay, so we're back to keeping it clean and simple. All right, so there you go. That's done now. All right, so now we can grab the fuel filter. Now, this is the fun part. I always hate trying to do this part, working with a camera and everything. 2 down, yep, we're moving on. All right, you all should be able to see that fuel filter now, right down here. So we're gonna zip this sucker off. Simple screwdriver is all it requires. It's about time for me to replace some fuel line down here. Zip, zip. And you could tell it's been on there a while. Everything's had a time to get good and stiff, get good and tightened up. Slow down, Prince Magnum, slow down. I just have to do it like that. Come on, Spirit, give up the goods. These old cars, they'll fight you putting it on and taking it off if they want. Go on, you bitch. Gosh dang. Oh, that's fairly new fuel line too. That's why it's arguing with me so doggone much. Yeah, I replaced this earlier this year. Come on. There. Now, I'm going to turn you all over here and show you this. The gasoline's going to come out, but look at that. That's why you change your fuel filter. Put some acid to it. Did you guys just see all that nastiness that came out of that filter? That was going into Project Spirit's engine. No good. This will be just fine on there. Yeah, it did, didn't it? So, now real quick, it tells you where the fuel goes in. The fuel is going to come in the direction from here and go into here. There we go. Already starting to look like something. back up just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Just like that. Now, if we've done our jobs right, the spirit will start with no hassles when we hit that key. Which was the objective. There we go. And now, that's it. Woo! There it is. That part is done. Hey, what's going on, filming? Well, Chairman, that's actually one of the next things we're looking at doing. So, all right, now that I've gotten all that taken care of, let's see how she starts. Let's see how she runs, okay? She's had a little while to sit now today. So let's see what's what. Let's go down, we're gonna hit that key, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay? And then we're gonna grab the air cleaner lid, we're gonna break it up again. I am doing great filming. We're spending a little bit of time with Project Spirit. We just knocked out 3 parts to what we needed to work on. We're gonna start her, we're gonna see how she runs with the new parts that are now on her, and we're gonna see what's what. Okay? Then we're gonna get on to some paint work. So it's good to see you filming. Appreciate you being here, man. You know, I think of the world of all of you. You guys are awesome. And I know if Project Spirit could talk, she'd appreciate you guys too. So now we get to hear her run. Okay? I'm gonna set a few things down. Hopefully I didn't screw nothing up, but I don't think it did. Done this a time or two. Put that into place. There we go. Turn that to the on position. Now she's gonna take a second because there's gonna be a gap in the fuel, okay? Well, she took a little less time than I thought she would. Sounds of the 70s, guys. How's that? Got it fixed. She started right up, no problems whatsoever. That's what we want to see. Smooth running. No serious hesitations other than she just had to get warmed up for a second. So she's doing just fine. That's this stuff we want to see. We want to see those good, smooth starts. Now this again, as we're getting closer to winter time, is exactly the things that we want to do now before winter gets here. So we're going to spend a lot of time. Let's not also forget that coming this October, Project Spirit and and of course Project Lena square off against each other in which car got the best custom work done to it. So for those of you who are huge fans of Project Spirit or huge fans of Project Lena, you're going to get your chance to decide what you like. So we'll actually have to go through and decide what we've done this year and that sort of stuff. Alrighty, so that much is done. We need to get on to the next section. The next section is the air cleaner lid. Now, literally what I'm about to show you is ridiculously easy. Okay? It is so ridiculously easy. They all say that the old cars are hard to work on. I love that. I always love that. Watch this, guys. Changing your air filter. Okay? Changing your air filter on these. There's my air cleaner lid. There is the center bolt, the wing nut. There's the filter. You change it, you put it back on, and put the wing nut back in place. Gosh, it's so hard. I have to take care of my vehicle and not be a douchebag and blow it up and then ask everybody to take care of me. Y'all get my point. Get me started on that stuff. Wing nut. Right. Actually, there's another YouTuber that I'm friends with, a guy who runs BST4 channel. He likes to call his fan base wing nuts. I love that guy. He's so cool. All right, the next part of this project is going to be done out here. Oh, and you know better. Let's say you better double check that. Yeah, you know better. You know, man, I ought to chew you out for that. You think? You think? You think? Jim and John? You think? Really? Come on. You might hold your own. You'd probably hold your own against me. But remember, the three important things in racing: know the road, know your capabilities, and know your car. And last but not least, oh, you think? All right, I'll throw down. All right, first part of this, Sean, calm down. Look what we're getting out. Calm down, Sean. Calm down. We'll all be safe. For those that don't know about aircraft remover here on the channel, that's a running gag, my friends. A big running gag. Boom. We're going to have to use some. Right now, everyone's like, oh, God, he's getting out aircraft remover. Oh, God, this is serious. Kind of. Paint's had some time to cure because getting hot and cold, and time, my friends, time is oftentimes the number one killer of these vehicles. Time. We got to get our drill, so don't panic. It's just a drill. And we're going to drag an extension cord out to the porch, which we keep conveniently plugged in specifically for moments like this. So, already a half an hour into the stream, I'm figuring it'll take, give or take, about another half hour to get to the point where we might be ready to prime, then paint. Okay, so we're going to be breaking out some universal silver for the paint. Universal silver, which is exactly what is on there now, ironically enough. So, without further ado, we're going to, holy crap, got that all jacked up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, what the? Alrighty. You guys just sit right there, okay? Don't be running off. Sean's nervous now. Alrighty, I'm going to put my hand on the back. Last time it's on, on film. Okay, last time I get to show it, unless it's in plastic stuff or anything like that. That's Princess Faye's, her second redoing of this lid. So we got to redo it now. Get a good look at it. Okay. This is a hard one for me. Here we go. And now we get to let it sit for a minute. Wow, that stuff is just potent as hell. It may not actually blow anything up, but it doesn't taste good. Probably shouldn't breathe that shit in. Good thing we're outside. Oh, man. All righty. So we're going to give that about 10 minutes to cause the paint to bubble up. And then we're going to take our electric drill and a wire brush. And we're going to just, yep. We've got a million pictures of that. Yeah, got a million pictures of, got a million hours of footage of Project Spirit with it. But it really wouldn't do any good to take anything of it now because it's not what it once was, my friends. It's not what it once was. It's sad. It's very sad. It breaks the heart. I wish we'd have been able to keep it like that a lot longer, but Princess Faye and I have talked about this. We've had a long, hard talk about it, and I said, I'll be absolutely honest with you. I really feel bad about it. And she's like, no, it needs to come off. It's time. It's time. And I couldn't think of any way better than to share that with you guys in a live stream. I can already start to see it bubbling. We're going to give it a few moments. And then once it all begins, we're going to remove some stuff from the tabletop and we're going to begin. I will be absolutely honest with you that actually, not because the aircraft remover kind of bounced back in my face, but because seeing it spray on there right now and starting to watch the paint kind of soften makes me sick to my stomach. Project Spirit has had that artwork on her air cleaner lid for around about like close 4 years. Close 4 years, yeah. About like 3.5, I think. Yeah, about 3.5 years. So it's heartbreaking to see it go, but it's time. So, again, it's only a drill. If you guys haven't smashed that thumbs up button just yet, be sure to do so at this time. Getting into what we enjoy the most here on the channel, and that's good old-fashioned, detail work like this to your old classic. And once we get the primer on and we look at the type of paint that's going to be going on, I'll explain why we use bright color. Actually, I'll explain now. You'll note that there's a lot of blues and silvers all over Project Spirit's engine bay. There is a reason for that. For those of you who might wonder, why don't I put other colors on there, different colors, or black? Why don't I insist on painting a lot of stuff black? There's a logical explanation for those of you who are wondering. First and foremost, let me get it out of the way. I don't paint anything on my engine black because of the fact that black paint holds on to heat. So the objective when you paint something or you put chrome on or you put polished aluminum on is it has to release that heat quickly. So brighter colors, shiny surfaces like that reflect heat away from the engine. We want the heat to go away. We don't want heat to stay around. And because with those cast iron engines, they are durable. They're very strong engine blocks. You could do amazing things with cast iron engines. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of you out there that are big fans of the 2JZ engine that was in the Toyota Supras. That being said, why that engine can do so doggone great, I'll get to that in a second. Good question, Chairman. The reason why those engines can get the ridiculous numbers that they can get is because they're cast iron engines, just like the same cast iron that's in Project Spirit. Maybe not the same exact cast iron formula, but the same general idea behind it. And those engines hold on to a lot of heat. So the engine blocks are very durable. The internals, that's another story, because those engine blocks hold on to so much heat. The internals can't take that kind of abuse. So it stands to reason to get as much heat away from the engine as possible. Now to answer your question, Chairman, why don't I paint mirror finishes onto Project Spirit? Because a lot of times in engine bays, that type of paint turns yellow. That's why. So it'll look like someone pissed all over the engine and while it was running, and then it stained it yellow. So that's why we don't do that. It either has to be chrome, polished aluminum, or it has to be painted. And it has to be painted in a reflective color. So this is actually one of those cool little life hacks that you sometimes get here on the channel. One of those cool little, oh, I never thought of it that way hacks. That you could do that. And ask anyone out there. And for the record, I was starting to show that I showed this in a video a long time ago on a 96 Mustang, and I actually caught flack from a bunch of Mustang fanboys saying that it looked weird. And once I explained what I was doing, most of them were like, "Oh, that doesn't make a difference." Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's just that a lot of the ones in the modern Mustang fan community, the ones that like the more modern Mustangs, they think they know cars. They don't. These are the type of ones that think that Mustang's its own standalone company. No, it's owned by Ford. Ford makes the Mustang, you dweebs. Princess Faye would call them their plebs. Anyhow. Now, will this add horsepower? Not really. This is just a safety precaution, okay? A little something extra while still making it look good at the same time. Really, that's all it is. It's just improving the look, and at the same time, it's improving temperature management, which could equate to maybe an extra horse, maybe a half of one. That's it. It will help a little bit with gas mileage, a little bit, maybe like a couple ounces, but every little bit helps, okay? Will it win trophies? I got a bunch in there that says that it will. All righty. So as soon as I finish this, we're going to start working on that. I hate this. I feel really bad right now, guys. Princess Faye actually wanted to do this like a couple of years ago when I refused to let her do it. I kept touching it up, and now it doesn't even, there's really nothing I can touch up at this point. It's that bad. And she's like, look, we really need to do this. Okay. I felt that. She's like, my artwork really isn't artwork at this point. She said, it's an eyesore. We have to do this. Okay, baby. Okay. That was a good question, Chairman. I appreciate your questions. So anytime you guys got questions like that, ask away. I love questions. Now, man, beautiful question, brother. Beautiful question. I mean, that was spot on. Exactly the kind of questions I like getting. Man, you the man. You the man. That was a damn good question. Dang, if I was a drinker, I'd have a drink to that one. Dang, man, that was a good question. Because, I mean, that's the type of questions you like. I mean, when you're doing a channel like this is just exactly the kind of questions you want. Ones where it's like, it's like, well, why, and everyone say, yeah, why aren't you? And then when you say it, and then you can give that solid answer like that, just beautiful. Hi, honey. Aircraft removers on the lid. Spirit's other parts are in place. Good to see you, baby. I love you. My hands are dirty. Sean got to see Sean and everybody who's in here. We're getting to that, honey. When we break out the paint. Yes, we have a surprise. You ruined my surprise for everybody. Really? Interesting. I know, baby. It's okay. I'll still give you hell about it. Well, I didn't want to. Yeah, it'll be okay. Okay, what we're also going to be doing in this live stream is we're going to be hitting the axe head that's getting artwork. We're going to be hitting it with primer so Princess Faye can begin painting it. It has to be primed. Primed. So it needs to be done. The hard part's about to begin, where we have to remove all of that. You told me to put primer on it, honey. You ornery ass. I love my wife. She's ornery. All righty. The lid. Hey guys, we're gonna flip our lid. Okay. Enough of bad jokes. You can already see where some of the rust was hiding from just continual use. Okay, honey. I loved you. Look at that. Rust was hiding under there. See that, guys? That's what we're trying to get rid of. And you can see right here, the best I could show you, how the paint's bubbling up from the aircraft remover. We're going to hit it again. We're going to let it sit for a moment. God, this stuff stinks. Let that sit for a minute. I'm going to have a partial cigarette while we let that sit. That was another. We thought about doing a brass finish, but Princess Faye wants to do artwork instead. The axe will never be used again. Not with that crack in it. You know. Oh, for the record, I want a new butt. Mine's got a hole and a crack in it. Wait for it. Waiting to see what y'all say to that. Waiting to see if Sean gets a kick out of that. Okay. No screwing around. We're getting somewhere. Whew! Dang! Oh, hey, Queen! Good to see ya! Sorry, I was working. Cleaning up the old lid for Project Spirit. And we're, oh, she's already went back into work. She might be lurky-turkey, but she's working. Yeah, we got Think Different here. We got the whole gang. Well, just about. So we're getting down to where most of the paint is off. We're about halfway there, and we got a lot more cleaning to do yet. A lot of cleaning. Okay, you gonna do the same? There you go. All right. Hey, Queen, I'll be extra careful with it, okay? Extra careful, I promise. Let that sit. That's some potent stuff. You know, gotta be careful with that. Oh my God, you better. Real quick, I actually called Rust-Oleum to tell them about the aircraft remover series. They loved it. Watch him like a hawk. That's funny as hell. No, really. I contacted Rust-Oleum and told them about the aircraft remover series, and they loved it. They're like, that is so awesome. We will tell our higher ups that you're doing this. That is so awesome that you are using our product as a joke on your DIY channel. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, Rust-Oleum loved it. They loved the idea. They said that is so amazing, and I gave them the link. Told them where to find it, and I said it's an entire series that has just really taken off. And they're like, that is so awesome. I love it. You know, the gal she's like, that is so cool. Thank you for using our product for your joke. That is so wonderful that you would do that. I said, well, we really all need a laugh right now. I said, so I hope y'all don't mind. I said, it's a running gag on my channel. They said, no, that's awesome. That's really awesome. So, so yeah, Rust-Oleum they loved it. Maybe when we get the channel big enough, we might have to see if Rust-Oleum will go in and where everyone gets an autographed can, people that buy an autographed can of aircraft remover. That'd be funny as hell. It'd be really funny if they put me in the commercials for them. Use our aircraft remover. Boom! Use too big of a shot. I'd even edit it for them. That'd be funny as hell. But anyhow, so as soon as I finish this, we'll get back to work on that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's like I've been stripping paint. Anyhow. Oh goodness. It's so wonderful that y'all are here with me, hanging out. Work being done. You guys see what I'm talking about though now. How this air cleaner lid needed it bad. I mean, you could see how rough it was getting underneath there. Yeah. Set that aside. Hey, Sean, it's only a drill. Oh, no! Man, don't do that to me, my luck. It would actually happen. Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, man. Oh, actually, tell her that, the aircraft remover melted the lid for Project Spirit. Yeah. What's going on, Kevin? Check it out. We're cleaning it up. Good to see you, buddy. Take a moment here. Paint's starting to get kind of tough again. Real quick, I'm being very, very careful with it. Okay, Kevin? Being very careful with it. Good to see you, Kevin. How you doing today? Yeah, she would be pissed. Oh my goodness, she would kill you, man. Prince hurt himself. Oh no! She'd come in here. hear me cackling and laughing, and she'd be like, Sean, I'm going to kill you. And then it'd be my luck. I would actually get seriously hurt. She would be very angry with you. But if you want to really get her going, go in there, and all you do is you say, you're not going to believe this. There was an actual explosion. He blew that lid up with the aircraft. This is not a joke. I'm not mess with her like that. She'll be like, no. That would be funny, though. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's coming along. It's just slow. We put a lot of paint on this, you know. Yeah, I don't believe this. He actually blew that lid up. She'd probably be like, you gotta be full of shit. That's what's up. How am I doing? I'm doing great. This is the sort of stuff that I've been dying to do, getting to work on Spirit, doing some custom work. We just changed out 3 parts, and now we're getting to work on the 4th part, and then there's actually going to be a part that's changed in there. This is the stuff I live for, working like this. Just getting out here and working on Project Spirit. Love this stuff. This is what I live for. I eat this stuff up, man. Not kidding you. I love it. You know, this is what it's all about. Just getting in there and working. It's amazing. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that, man. Well, no time like the present. Let's get at it again. It's only a drill. Check it out. We almost got this crap off of here. There you go. That's what's up. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm here. What's going on, Garrett? Welcome to the live. Sorry, cleaning up the lid for Project Spirit's air cleaner. We're gonna put a new we're gonna redo the paint on it. Sorry, I missed that. I gotta concentrate. Real quick, I was working on the other side. You can see all the nastiness that came off there. So we're gonna have to apply a little bit of paint there to kind of deal with that. This spot we're gonna change out wire brush heads, but so far so good. It's coming along kind of slow. We're gonna have to reapply. Calm down, guys. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a professional, I think. Shit lingers around in the air for a second. We're gonna have to change wire brush heads, which we knew that was gonna eventually happen. Goodness gracious. Oh. There we go. Two different ones. Different one for each job that we do. Go ahead and get this into place. What's going on, Jesse? That's what's up. What's going on, Jesse? Good to see you, buddy. Cleaning cleaning up Project Spirits air cleaner. I'm glad you're still sober. Glad you're still sober. Hold on, I seen somebody else came in. Well, how you doing, Jamie? Welcome to live. Working on the air cleaner for Project Spirit. Getting it all cleaned up. And so it's going to get a brand new, fresh coat of paint and Princess Faye's amazing artwork. It's going to be really awesome. It pained me to get rid of the original artwork that she had on there. But it'd become an eyesore. So it's good to see you, Jamie. You're going to get a kick out of this. Been working at this for a little while. Oh. So good to see you. And yes, see, this morning we made breakfast for Princess Faye. Oh, Midnight says hi. Tell him I said hi right back. Midnight cool. I love it. Yeah, evidently, underneath all of this, there was like a ton of rust that we didn't know about. So it's a good thing we took care of this. This thing's got to last us at least another year, okay? Another year. Look at that. Starting to look like something now. You know, it's about time for a cigarette break. We started early and we're trying to beat the clock, but I got a funny feeling that we won't be finishing this until the morning because I can't paint in the dark. I'm scared of the dark. No, the real reason it's just hard to paint in the dark. That's why we started early. I'm kind of fighting the clock a little bit with with the weather and everything. So we'll probably close up Project Spirit's hood and have to finish this tomorrow. But I'm going to continue to work on this for a little while longer. We're just going to get it cleaned up and ready for primer tomorrow. We shine the bright. Well, the sun is a star, and the sunnies are full of amazing stars, and we just shine brighter at night. How's that one? How's that one, Jamie? We shine brighter at night. That's a good one. Oh, goodness. Been hard at this project. We're getting there slowly. It's like this last little bit, like always. Just the hardest part of any project. That's right. We always got to shoot for the stars. And we got positive vibes with hard work involved here on the channel. You know, I hope no one feels dumb after they leave, come onto my channel and learn a few things. I hope they don't feel like they're dumb if they don't know something. I would hope no one ever feels dumb, because all of you are stars in my opinion. Every last one of you. You guys are the stars. Project Spirit's my main star, but all of you guys are stars for making her a star. And then on top of that, I'm just the host. Just you guys' voice. Things you want to see. Different, thinking outside of the box. Or as our good buddy, Think Different's name says. Think different. That old school vibe, right? Oh, man. Getting frustrated because it's not going quicker. But that's part of it sometimes. Sometimes it takes a moment. And looking at this, we're probably going to have to use a little rust converter. What's going on, 3rd Gen 83? Check it out, man. We're cleaning it up. Getting it ready for something new. Princess Faye has some artwork in mind. You're going to love it. Earlier in the stream, we got one last look at Princess Faye's artwork on it. And it was sad to see it go. I actually got a little teary-eyed because I sprayed it down. Calm down, guys. I sprayed it down with, and then it came off. It was time. So it's good to see everyone here. Thank you all so much for being here. We started early, but we're getting there. It's good to see you, 3rd Gen. Appreciate you being here, man. For those who don't know, 3rd Gen 83 has been a major benefactor to Project Spirit and done, he sent me quite a bit of stuff for her. The steering wheel, the dash cap, the new dome light, along with an LED bulb to go in it, which that thing is bright as hell compared to what I had in there before. She's really shaping up. And then here in a couple more weeks, Project Spirit goes into the shop for her automatic transmission, which we got to get that dang thing out of the office. I'm tired of looking at it, you know. So we're going to be taking it over to see our friends at Torque Diesel and Auto. They're going to be doing the footwork over there. And then I keep forgetting to call, but I got to call and see about a cross member for Project Spirit. Or we'll get her up in the air and see if the old one will still work. Don't know. So we'll get to say goodbye to the old stick shift. It's going to be a sad day for us all. I'm telling you. It's good to see y'all. Well, no time like the present. Getting all dirty. Checking in. Check it out, Queen. We're getting there. As it should be. Hi, honey. We're cleaning up the air cleaner lid. That's what we're doing, buddy. Oh, my goodness. We're getting there. What was that, Queen? We're being careful. You calm yourself. Is cleaning up the old... No, we haven't gotten that far, honey. I've been working on this for the, the entire time. It's been a mess. We found rust. So I got to clean that up too. Yeah. Yep. Rust. Princess Bay hates looking at dealing with rust. Oh, goodness. So we're going to get a good... Yeah, that's right, Sean. She did have to ask me a question. I like that. Hey, Sean, it's only a drill. Woo! How long we been going? A couple hours. Almost 8 o'clock. We're getting to the point where we may actually have to knock off for the night. Oh, that's okay, honey. But we're getting there. Getting rid of all that rust. You want to paint it? Okay, we'll let you do that then. Lots of effort. But we're almost there. Almost there. Whew. What all you been talking about? Huh? Hey, sis. Good to see y'all. Good to see you, sis. Working on the air cleaner to the Spirit. All right, check it out. That's coming out nice. It's just taking a while, you know? Really? That's cool. That is awesome. I said, we're going to have to grow your channel now, sis. Oh, shoot. Time for a smoke. It's coming along. It's just taking a while. Really? I'll be dang. Yeah, but your big brother made you a moderator first. No, we're getting there. Check it out. We got a little bit of paint left in the groove, which not a big deal. And we got a little paint around the edge to still take off. The rust is actually pretty heavy. Pretty doggone heavy around the edge, but we're going to use a rust converter for it. Which I have. And then we'll go from there on it. But we're getting there. $7K, that's a big channel compared to mine. We'll get there. Lots of hard work. Amazing. That's... Yeah, that didn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all, sis. Well, I got a small section of primer to take off. I think what I'm going to do is hit it one last time. Calm down, sis. Calm down. Seems like the only vehicle that can really hold up the aircraft remover is Project Spirit. Go figure, right? Stuff flies back in your face. If you breathe it in, it leaves a horrible taste in the mouth. Well, it's good to see you all. Yeah, we've been hard at it. Now, see, I got a dent to pound out too, so this is definitely going to have to wait till morning to finish it up. And after the stream, I'll go down and shut Spirit's hood. And we'll prime it early in the morning, let it sit, and then we'll go back live again after the primer is on, and then we'll paint it and all that good stuff. It's going to be all right. There you go, sis. Get you over here and let you work with me. Be fun. Shoot, I know you've learned some stuff about cars from Dad. But it's too dark now to paint. I thought this was going to go a little bit quicker, which just goes to show just when you think you got it all figured out, you don't. Oh, really? Wow. That's interesting. Surprised Dad didn't teach you more. Well, then again, no. Yeah, Dad really doesn't build anymore. He doesn't build anymore. Not really. But that's just the way it is. Dad just doesn't build anymore. He hasn't in a long time, sis. Long time. Let's finish this up real quick.
That almost frickin' turned bad. I better be a little bit more careful. Almost ground off my family jewels. That would have sucked. Yeah, everything's good, Queen. The hard part is getting down into this groove.
Ta-da! All cleaned up. What do you guys think? Huh? Thank you. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. Amazing what a little hard work will do. Yeah, I don't have the money to do that. But it's okay. It's done. So now it's ready for prime. Unfortunately, it is the middle of the night. Well, not exactly the middle of the night. It just took us a good while. I thought it would take a little less time than this. You know, we used all the right materials and everything. It's okay though. It just means that I got to get up bright and early, hit this with some primer, let that cure. Well, I'll hit it with some rust converter primer, then some self-etching primer, and then we'll blast it, you know, a little bit later with some actual, you know, paint. Let that sit, and by the time it's ready, Princess Faye will be able to do her amazing artwork. Ta-da! All taken care of, so she don't have to deal with any rust. You know, maybe a little bit right there, but that's under the lid. She won't even be touching it. Turned out pretty good. But yeah, you're right. Sandblasting it would have been faster. No question about that. I just don't have a sandblaster. Don't know anybody who's got one nearby. Otherwise, I probably would have done that myself. I've sandblasted before. It's actually pretty neat. Really neat. But yep, it's a blank canvas, ready for paint. That is going to be part of tomorrow. Which means that since we'll be finishing this project tomorrow, in a nutshell, that means that the cooking stream will have to be pushed back to Monday, which is no big deal. We can do that. Give me more time to get the kitchen. Oh yeah, Ian's been playing hardcore on Fall Guy. He's been enjoying that game, which that's awesome, you know. But hey, we got it done. I mean, a little rust converter. This thing will be ready to rock and roll tomorrow. And yes, we will live stream it so you all can see that firsthand. What you guys think? Pretty neat? Pretty neat to see? I would hope it was. Too bad it's too dark to do anything right now. Otherwise, I would. But that's the nature of the beast. Sometimes you just got to be patient, you know? So, we got it, and we got the worst of it knocked out of the way. So that's the main thing. We got a lot done to the car this stream. Got quite a bit done. Most of it was pretty doggone easy. It probably wouldn't have went quicker if I'd have just got off my butt, you know. But hey, you know, sometimes that happens. Oh, did you? Yeah, it would have went a lot quicker if I'd have had a sandblaster. But I don't even have the room for a sandblaster, let alone the, you know, the gear and everything else, you know, to do it. But yeah, you're right. It would have been faster. Sometimes that happens. So part of tomorrow then will be the actual painting of. So that means as soon as the stream's over, we're going to go down. We're going to shut the hood to Project Spirit, let her sit for the night. She doesn't need, you know, I don't have to go anywhere till Monday anyways. And like usual, it's to work. So this is going to be the weekend project. It happens. And then we'll look at later on this next week, after Wednesday and Thursday, we'll look at doing the rest of it. Checking in. There you go, Queen. It's ready for paint. Too bad it's too dark to do paint. One of them things. Yep. Looks pretty good. Very happy with that. And we got more watch time in. Yeah, I'm okay. Be ready for paint tomorrow. So I know y'all are excited about that. So as soon as the stream ends and I shut Project Spirit's hood, that means I get to go clean up. Because I feel like I've been crawling around inside of a car. So, first light tomorrow, I'll be out here working again, getting this thing ready. And then what I'll do is I'll do the prime. Yeah. I'll do the primer first and then go live, let you guys see the paint work and everything. And then we'll live stream painting the lid and everything. It'll be cool. I'm excited for this. Yep. So we worked hard. We got a lot done. And kind of expect another stream that's going to pop up. I'm going to try a test run on Fortnite with OBS after I get all cleaned up. Princess Faye won't be home till late anyway, so it'll work out. Might have to, it'll be a test stream. That's if I don't fall asleep on you guys. I'll be honest with you, I've been tired the last couple days. Even had to go into work for a couple hours. So we got a lot accomplished. So we got 2.5 hours in and still counting. I appreciate y'all being here. So we're going to go ahead and shut her down for the night so I can go get cleaned up. So I don't feel like I've been crawling around underneath the hood of Project Spirit. And just expect again that I'll go live again on Fortnite for just short. And call you? All right. I'll give you a holler real quick. All right, so that brings us to a good stopping point. Again, thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate every last one of you. And I know you all are going to be excited to see how this turns out because Princess Faye is going to be putting her artwork on it again. This is only the third time in Project Spirit's life that's happened. And that artwork that was on there lasted us a good long time. Really long time. So that brings us to that point where I get to say, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for all of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.